So the big news of this week is that Instagram is no longer a Square photo sharing app, according to the head of Instagram. And to be honest, that kind of confused me. He said in this short video, which I'll link down below if you want to watch it, he kind of highlighted 4 things that they want to focus on. He said that they're going to be shifting their focus to creators and helping them make a living, which is good. I have no problem with that. Shopping, which probably includes commerce and shopping from the app, like inside the Instagram app. Messaging, because he said that apparently in the past 5 years, people have been moving away from feed and stories and in turn moving to messaging for whatever reason. But the biggest one for me is videos. So allegedly, from their research, which wasn't cited or anything like that, the #1 reason people use Instagram is for entertainment. So, now they're trying to lean into being that thing that people use for entertainment, I guess you could say. But whatever happened to people and companies just staying in their own lane, for lack of a better term? Like this Adam guy keeps saying that video is the next big thing and it's grown exponentially over the past couple of years, but I look at it like this. If video is blowing up, which it is, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's not, and every company's gonna switch or pivot over to video, then who's gonna do photos? I remember it being like this. Facebook was for photos, right? For your friends and relatives to see where you went, or when you started school, when you started a new job, or whatever it was, right? You could also upload videos on Facebook at the time, but it was nowhere near what it is today. Facebook over the past 2 years has really leaned into the video space, and now they have ads in the middle and at the end of videos, which you can feel however you want about that. Anyway, Instagram was for photos, and you had that classic 4x5 square. Is that a square? Yeah, that 4x5, square aspect ratio, and everything was nice and uniform and square. YouTube handled video before they screwed it up, like adding things like selecting the quality of the video with words like high picture quality or data saver, which was super unnecessary. I will say though that if you do go into the advanced tab, you can select a specific resolution, but let's be honest, this whole higher picture quality and data saver thing was never needed. I've never seen anybody complain about the resolution selector. The app was perfectly fine, but then they decided that they wanted to get all complicated with it. Just keep it simple. Then you had Twitter for having conversations with people, and Twitter was essentially a combination of all of those basically. You can upload photos and videos, you can interact with people pretty seamlessly, if that makes sense. Yeah, you could on Facebook also, but you had to be somebody's friend, and Instagram is still decent. It's like, I don't know why, it just felt less personal with people, if that makes sense. With Instagram, when I read comments or whatever, it doesn't seem as personal to me. Like the person's picture is small, everything is close together, it's easy to tap on something that you didn't mean to. It doesn't give me that human connection feeling, if that makes any sense. But on Twitter, the usernames are big, the profile pictures are big, the text is, big and easy to see. And if I want to read the replies to something, I can tap anywhere on that reply to see the replies to that reply. On Instagram, you have to tap this little button that says view replies, and it's really easy to miss it or, click on somebody's profile mistakenly. Anyway, back to the topic of this video, which is Instagram switching to video. Like, I have no problem with them pivoting to other avenues, but I don't think you can abandon what got you to where you are, because who's gonna focus on photos now? Pinterest? Like, are we all gonna start uploading pictures to Twitter again or Facebook? Like, the setup was good, we had it all, right? Imagine if back in 2007 when the iPhone came out, all the people at Microsoft said, okay guys, it's time to make a phone to compete with Apple. They probably could have done that, but they knew that Apple had a big head start on them, and they probably knew how big the iPhone was gonna be, so they just shifted to something else. I'm not gonna say what it was because I don't follow Microsoft like that, but I know they have like tablets and laptops and stuff like that. They didn't follow in Apple's footsteps, they stayed in their own lane. I feel like that's what Instagram is doing now. I'm not saying Reels can't compete with TikTok, but let's be honest, TikTok is a whole other beast of an app. Like, TikTok has over 1 billion monthly users, and it's the fastest growing app of all time. So is Instagram chasing something that can't be caught? I feel like with the explosion of TikTok over the past 2 to 3 years, it's made companies panic, and now they're chasing the next big thing. TikTok came out, and then all of a sudden you had Instagram Reels, which is supposed to compete with TikTok. Now you have YouTube Shorts, which is supposed to compete with TikTok. Then there'll probably be another app that comes out soon that's supposed to compete with TikTok. You see where I'm going with this? It's similar to Call of Duty and Fortnite. Call of Duty was in their own lane, and they owned the gaming space for years. Year after year, it was the highest selling game basically every year. And then a little game called Fortnite came along, and it was just unreal. I think it was either 2018 or 19, something like that. Fortnite just exploded. You had streamers playing it, you had celebrities playing with streamers, celebrities were posting about it. It had a record number of users in 2020 with 50 million concurrent players. And I'm gonna be honest, Fortnite changed the gaming. They came out with this thing called Battle Royale, where you land on a map and you pick up things like guns and supplies, and there's a thing called a storm, or a storm that, you know, closes in every couple of minutes to force players into a smaller and smaller area, and then the last person or team standing wins. Before Fortnite, there were Battle Royale games, but Fortnite really kind of made it what it is today. Anyway, fast forward a couple months, you had new companies come out with their own Battle Royale games like Apex Legends and Call of Duty all of a sudden to, you know, compete with Fortnite. But I know that the suits at Activision probably saw Fortnite and said, hold on, we need to get in on this, you know, Battle Royale action, or else Fortnite is gonna take all of our players. And before you knew it, Call of Duty had their own Battle Royale game. But the Battle Royale game came at the expense of the regular multiplayer experience. Year after year, the Battle Royale mode got more updates and got favored over everything else, and now the traditional Call of Duty multiplayer is just left in the dust with little to no effort put into it. I feel like that's what's gonna happen to people that were on Instagram that, you know, enjoyed photography and posting pictures. They're gonna get left in the dust for the new kid on the block, which is video. Obviously, there's no surefire way to tell what's gonna happen. Maybe they make it big in video and come back and pull photography out of the fire, so to speak, or maybe we'll all just move to Pinterest. To kind of bring this all together, I have no skin in the game when it comes to Instagram. I'm just another person that uses it to upload videos and clips. So, you know, they don't care what I think, but I don't think companies should be alienating the very people that got them to where they were for, you know, trying to achieve something where the odds are stacked against them. I'm not saying Instagram can't be a juggernaut in the video space. Maybe they'll try and they'll be the next YouTube, but I mean, good luck fighting and trying to overtake Google. That's all I'm gonna say. Either way, I'm still gonna keep uploading my little clips on there for people to enjoy. Speaking of enjoying, I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, thanks for watching.